Good morning. Yeah, team. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good morning. Let's pray silently, please. Honorable Chair, I rise to report that quorum does exist for the Standing Committee on Defense and Security to commence business.
It is reported that a quorum does exist for the Standing Committee on Defense and Security to commence business. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Good morning, honorable members and our esteemed invited guests. Inspector General of Police, represented by the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Mr. Muruso, Police Commissioner in charge of mobile traffic, Mr. Kiskoli, officials from the National Roads Authority and the Ministry of Works, Transport and Infrastructure. The Honorable Minister told me he is on a nationwide tour, but he will be ably represented by officials of the NRA and the ministry. And the Honorable Minister for Interior also is out of the jurisdiction. The Permanent Secretary told me he's on his way coming. Honorable members, what we have on the agenda today is consultative meetings with the Ministry of Interior, Works, Inspector General of Police Office, and the National Road Authority, and the Transport Union. Members of the Government Transport Union, are they here?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you too. I apologize. And members of the Gambia Transport Union to discuss the issue of frequent road accidents in the country and the way forward in any other business. Can any honorable member move that, or if honorable members have any suggestion or inclusion to the agenda item of our today's engagement, you may do so. In the absence of that, and we have any honorable member move that we adopt the agenda as it is.
I move for the adoption of the agenda.
Any second? It has been moved and seconded that the agenda item for today's business be adopted as it is. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Honourable members, we will now conduct a self-introduction so that we can acquaint or fair ourselves with people or officers who are here with their portfolios and or institutions that they represent, beginning from the honourable members of the National Assembly, then to the clerk, and to our esteemed invited guests and members of the press.
Good morning, I am Honorable Mohammed Kante of Busumbala constituency, also a member of this committee.
Good morning, I am Honorable Musa Abadi, Talining Kunyan constituency, also a member of the committee.
Good morning, I am Honorable Abdul Sow, member for Congo East and a member of this committee.
Good morning, I'm Honorable Sankun Damfa, member for Ilyasa constituency and also a member for this committee. Good morning, Honorable Pat Kejawar, nominated member of this committee.
Thank you, aides and support staffs.
Good morning, I am Alhaji Mdumbuya, Director of Research and Library Services, National Assembly.
Good morning. I am Alari Gillen, clerk to the committee.
Good morning, I am Suleiman Saleh, an intern to the committee.
Good morning, I am CBS Genjai, Deputy Speaker and Chairman of the Standing Committee on Defense and Security. Can we now allow our esteemed invited guests to introduce themselves, their names, portfolio, and the institution that they are. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Ahmad Sow, Deputy Inspector General of Police, Gambia Police.
Good morning, I am Commissioner Nabil Kuli, Commissioner Mobile Traffic, responsible for transports and the welfare of the food. Posted at Kaniki.
Good morning. I am Ibrahim Okoli, Deputy Permanent Secretary Technical at the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure.
Good morning. I am Maria Mabufana, Principal Assistant Secretary and focal point for National Assembly Matters, Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure.
Good morning. My name is Usman Sanyang. I'm the Managing Director for National Roads Authority.
Good morning. I am Andrew, Senior Operations and Safety Manager, National Roads Authority.
Good morning. My name is Asuma Adesona. I was Safety Officer of the Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure.
What's your position, sir?
Road Safety Officer.
Oh, Road Safety Officer.
Good morning. My name is Seo Kujabi, Principal Transport and Regulatory Officer, Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure.
Good morning. My name is Marcise, the President of the General Transport Union.
General?
Transport Union.
Not Gambia.
General.
What's the difference between the General and the Gambia Transport Union?
I think the difference is Gambia.
No.
They're actually the General Transport.
But the official name is General Transport.
General Transport.
All are various.
Including ferries and other.
They have various transport.
Now, you still have the Gambia Transport Union?
No.
Okay, no longer Gambia Transport Union.
No, the General Transport Union.
Now it's General. Yeah, they used to have, that's what you said. Okay, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning. I am Bianca, Vice President, General Transport Union.
Thank you. I'll apologize for next time. I won't say Gambia Transport Union. General Transport Union. Please, members of the media, if you so please. Can you please stand so that we can see you? Some of us are.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mariana.
Okay.
Good morning, I'm Dr. John from GFS.
Good morning. Invited to the newspaper.
Omar Bakstat. Subject to the GFS.
Fatima Singh the Skyfall.
Huh?
Fatima Singh the Skyfall.
Yes.
Charles Sungam from Kalfatu.
Nah?
Charles Sungam from Kalfatu.
Oh, Charles.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, honorable members and our esteemed guests. You are most welcome to this very important engagement. The Standing Committee on Defense and Security, in accordance with the 1997 Constitution, of course established by the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. It is the body in charge of oversight, supervision of all security institutions, especially in the country. And in our oversight functions, we do engage the 8 institutions also under our domain. That is the Gambian Forces, the Gambia Police Force, the Gambia Fire and Rescue Service, the Gambia Immigration Department, the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, the Gambia Prison Service, the Gambia Immigration Department, and as well as the customs aspect of the Gambia Authority. And this very important issue of road accidents in our country, its prevalent menace which is causing havoc in the country, and these important committee members thought it is our responsibility to engage all road users and to instruct and proffer also solutions and proper guidelines so that that could be avoided. That is why we are here today. We have all our partners. We thought that the road safety, the custodians of the roads, the National Authority, those that plies the road every day, the General Transport Union, and enforcers of traffic laws, traffic regulations, there's the security forces, the Gambia Police Force, as stakeholders who could work together with concerted effort to end that, because today it can be someone else, tomorrow no one knows where it's going to strike. And we want to engage with people to identify it. Honorable members of the Standing Committee on Defense and Security, Representative Inspector General of Police, the Gambia General Transport Union, Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure, the National Roads Authority, members of the media, and our esteemed officials, the Clerk of the National Assembly, Director of Clerk, our Committee Clerk, Alari, and our Director. Today marks a significant milestone in the efforts of the Standing Committee on Defense and Security of the National Assembly as we endeavor to work within the greater context of bringing Parliament closer to the people. As members of the committee, I must confess that we are addressing you this morning with a profound sense of responsibility and urgency as our nation stands at a critical juncture in its security landscape, necessitating unflinching attention and decisive action from all citizens, particularly those involved in ensuring security and safety. We are alarmed and concerned about the increasing road accidents that plague our nation. The rising toll of lives lost and the injuries sustained due to these accidents is a cause for grave concern. Therefore, we deem it fitting to call on officers of the state in charge of roads and road safety to address these issues once and for all. Primarily, these accidents are attributed to reckless driving, overspeeding, the bad roads, and or unworthiness of the vehicles. Additionally, the questionable issuance of driver's licenses, which are sometimes issued to minors and or unqualified, exacerbate the situation. Such laxity in
The other one in my view, the speed bumps. The speed bumps. They are very important. The speed bumps, when I was writing my thesis, I traveled from Amdalai down to Dakar. I discovered every major town in Senegal, the entry point, the middle, and the outskirts of the town are all with speed bumps. And here, our consternation is when you bring the speed bumps over, when the ambulance are going here and there, it's clearly what is not the case in Senegal.
So how about there are not ambulances?
This is my argument. All our critical cases in the Gambia here, where do we take them? In Senegal. And it is very few of them that goes with the flights. Most of our critical cases go by road and they are on this Senegalese. Why not in Gambia? Wallahi, the only thing that we can mitigate these road traffic fatalities on our road is speed bump. Because we have made a pilot study from Bara to Amdalai. It's all over speed bumps, those who travel. And then rarely we record an accident since those speed bumps were put there.
Yeah, Bara to Amdalai Street, yes.
So those are the pilot studies which I did myself and Mane with the NRA. And then we went over the country, 151 little police that we have recommended for the NRA to do in order to avoid the accidents.
Oh, you see.
So I would allow here, when the camera is there, then you will go into the...
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure.
My press will not come over here and
I can be told sometimes. Good morning once again. I stand on existing protocols and to acknowledge the importance of this topic today, and also to reiterate that at the level of the ministry and also at the level of NRA, road accidents is something that we're really concerned about. Because I know when roads are constructed, the main intention is not to cause accidents, but to create that connection so that people are able to move from point A to point B. So this is, like I said, it's a concern for the ministry, and we've been working with our stakeholders. We have a road safety, in fact we have a road safety office or unit at the ministry where they do sensitize the community in terms of the road users, in terms of how to actually comply with the traffic laws. I know King Kole has already mentioned some of the challenges that we have with that, but continuously the ministry have been engaging and have been supporting. Like I said, just last year, in fact, we are working on new packages for the police in terms of clams to also, for those that are parked on the highways, like I said, for a long time. So those clams are in fact already in country and ready for handover. We are working on purchasing motorbikes also to help them with their what's the name again? Patrol services. So this is something that we are really concerned about, and we'll continue to work with the stakeholders plus the NRA too as well. So, like I said, it's just a view, an overview. But when we get into the main details, we'll come in there in detail.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Permanent Secretary. Thank you, Ministry of Recent. You have been constructing a lot of roads, and that's needed. And thank you very much. Thank you. We'll now, in fact, yes, I was meant to understand that your minister there on the nationwide tour yesterday, they went through salons and that have never had macadamized road. Thank you. Now the Managing Director of National Roads Authority.
This one. No creator.
I am going to this day.
Good morning, and thank you very much, Chair. And thanks for the opportunity for the invitation.
Your mic on? Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Good morning. Thank you very much, Chair, for the invitation, and thanks for the opportunity to have us here. National Assembly members on the Defense and Security Subcommittee, General Transport Union, colleagues and Ministry of Transport, Works and Infrastructure. This is quite an important meeting. As I always say, road safety is a collective responsibility. So it's good that we've got a good representation of the stakeholders in here today. And I'm hoping that we will have some really fruitful discussions once the cameras are off. But before they go, Chair, you've mentioned some of the key issues concerning this safety, and that is something we all share. It's interesting to note that when you deliberated on those key concerns, there was no mention of road design being a fault of road safety. but there is an element of design also that could sometimes be blamed for road safety. But in most of the cases, those design concerns are normally addressed. If they are not addressed before the road is constructed, once the road is constructed in countries, they do a post-safety audit. So when the road is completed, they do a safety audit. And these are stages in the road safety audit process. And once that is done, that will pick up on some of those safety concerns, and normally they are addressed. So that's why normally road accidents, when you think about design, they are not contributing factors as such because they can be addressed. I think most of the issues that you mentioned is really driver behavior and stuff like that. Something that is missing also, which I think the Deputy Permanent Secretary mentioned, is education and awareness. I think that is an important component which would perhaps help us a lot in terms of these accident problems. Most of the time, people really don't know how to use these roads. The way licenses are issued, those are issues we can discuss when the camera goes off. But I think there are potential areas of quick wins, what I call quick wins, that are really education and awareness. And I think we can embark on those. And there are plans for that to happen very soon. NRA in consultation and in cooperation with our line ministry, we are working on that, and we will reach the people where they are, including the General Transport Union, the police, and all key stakeholders, so that people are informed as to how to use these roads, in particular the Battle Harding, which is really a new piece of infrastructure that we are getting in this country. Never before have we seen 3x3 roads in this country with flyovers as well as roundabouts. So people need to be educated. And I believe once they are educated, we will see a lot of change. Another area where I think perhaps we will discuss when the cameras are off is also how we do record our accidents, because there could be a lot of things to learn from how we record our accidents. And you mentioned these speed bumps and things. Yeah, that is fine. We've got a lot of requests for speed bumps. Definitely they do have potential to improve road safety. And we will be looking at all of these. But again, as I said, we just have to exercise a bit of caution in terms of how we implement those road bumps on our roads. Because if you start putting road bumps on all our strategic roads, especially our key roads, which are really meant to move people quickly and fast, you would defeat the whole purpose of the infrastructure itself, because it does slow down people. So there are places where these things can be put, and we need to look at the accident data that supports the implementation of these speed bumps. And no doubt, as I said, they do have potential to improve road safety, but we have to be cautious in terms of how we implement these on our roads, because it could reduce operational efficiency depending on the category of road that you are dealing with. I will hold there for now, and then hopefully continue the deliberations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Managing Director. Those eloquent words. And now the General Transport Union. At this juncture, I wish to acknowledge the President of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Interior, for and on behalf of his minister. He thought he was planning for tomorrow's conference. I told him he's having it yesterday. As I said earlier, the minister is out.
Thank you.
I wanted to do also discussing about road safety and accidents occurring daily. So we will allow you just to take brief diplomatic statement. Then we will allow the cabinet to go into the nitty-gritty of the topic. Now, the General Transport Union, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Honorable Deputy Speaker, and the chair of the Security and Defense Committee of the National Assembly, honorable member of the National Assembly members, and with your staffs, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Uncle Sow, my friend, another friend, Lami Kinkoli, DPS Koli, and my mom, Mariama, thank you. Director of National Road Authority, my colleagues from Road Safety Office, and my able Vice President and Media Fraternity. Assalamu alaikum. Honorable Speaker, this is a very important garden as far as we are concerned as a transport fraternity, transport union, because most of these accidents, our members have been involved. At the end of the day, we are a victim of these accidents. In that regard, we will thank the National Assembly for this, gathering regarding to the road safety issues and what we can do in way forward. Some of the issues have been mentioned regarding to based on your statement, but I think during discussion we're going to discuss a lot. Because in our experience as a driver, we feel some of the issues are behind the scene. It's very important to discuss on those issues so that we will know exactly what is the issue, so that we all can be protected. Because road safety is everybody's business. Most of the time, people point fingers at drivers, but sometimes we are not because of the accidents. But in the discussion, we will discuss on that and see what we can do so that we can protect the people, particularly road users. In that regard, I'm commending the National Assembly, particularly this committee, for this invitation. It's very welcoming. I think end of the day, we will have a roadmap, what we can do so that we can combat road safety. Thank you so much.
In spirit, and the team is a traffic accident. I understand the discussion today. The ministry is concerned whenever there is an accident. We take seriously road traffic accident. And what I can say is the ministry will do with the light department all we can to mitigate road traffic accidents. And for now, I will leave that to my colleagues, but just to tell the ministry is concerned whenever there is a road accident. And we'll also come with various means to mitigate any road accident with the support and collaboration of other stakeholders. We do have regular meetings with our colleagues who works in a for us, road accident is a concern, something that the ministry take very seriously. And the meeting today is important for us to come and discuss the way for how to mitigate on road accidents. Thank you, Chair, and thank you, honorable members, and thank you, colleagues.
Thank you, Mr. Permanent Secretary, for those encouraging words. Honorable members and our esteemed guests, I think at this juncture we will allow the media to leave.